everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am changing things again, and hopefully for the last time, but it probably won't be if I'm being honest, is I love planners, and planners help me stay on top, help me kind of break down all the mess that's happening in my mind and get it out on paper so I don't have to worry about it anymore. So I am going to be taking you through my new setup for my catch-all planner. I am doing it strictly for my business of being an author and taking out the personal stuff and transitioning that into strictly digital. We'll see how this upcoming weeks go, and I'll make changes as need be. But let's take down to the overhead view where you could see the new setup. This is my planner and a little bit of last week. So we are moving on to the week of the 14th through the 20th. And this is my catch-all. As I mentioned in the intro, things are going to be changing again. I love this layout. It is, I would say, really cool. And this is from Haru Plants on Etsy. And so I've already kind of put some stickers together, but things are slightly changing. And what I'm going to be doing is, instead of making it like my personal and business planner, I'm going to just do it as my business, because realistically, I don't really need to be putting in like, oh, wash the sheets, vacuum, and clean the bathroom, because I could do that on my digital kind of task manager, Amazing Marvin. So I don't really need to do that here. So that is kind of what's going to be changing for this coming week, to see if I like it, don't like it, and we could change from there. And so it is the Rough Draft Challenge since it's April. This is by Heart Breathing. So Sarah Cannon just put this on. She has this awesome workbook. And what it is you got daily pages, and then you also have weeklies. I personally don't really need the breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the schedule on this weekly page. So that is kind of where this planner is going to be. But I'm still going to be using the daily pages. So, which I'm not really using them just because I'm not working on a news story. So things kind of change in that realm. But I just wanted to kind of share that with you. And sorry about the lighting, because the clouds are moving, and I'm in my little corner with one overhead light, but I think I'm going to have to probably bring out another if I'm going to film in this corner when it's the afternoon. So this is the layout. I've kind of already put boxes here, and the reason was these were going to be my workouts, right? Because that's kind of what I've been doing right here. And I don't really necessarily need to do that. Then there's the timestamps. So with the timestamps, I'm going to ignore them. And better yet, I could actually take a washi strip. Let's say something that's similar. Is this? Oh, it's slightly too small. I think I have one that is almost the right size. Is this the right size? Slightly too big. Okay, I don't have the right size, so we're just probably going to use this pink one, because, right, there's pink in it. So we're just going to jazz that up. Could take white out, or just simply ignore it, but I don't really want to do that. So with the time stamps switched, or not switched, hidden, I could go ahead and start. Oh, this was the one I think I was thinking. No, it's slightly too big. What I need to do is kind of map out my writing in the morning, writing in the evening, and any other like social media. YouTube is going to go in this planner. When I need to do like newsletter, scripting out my new video, all that stuff will go in this planner. So what I have here in these boxes, since I could still keep them how they are a little bit, is, let me add, do I have another blue one? I do, but it's the rounded, but I think that'll be okay. Is we're going to change this up from what I originally was planning on doing with these boxes. Oh, this size is bigger. Oh, it's okay. Is these boxes here are going to be my sales information. So let me grab my pen. So it will be sales. And then this could be, so I have that all written out. And what's really cool is there's still a to-do list, so I could still use that. My habit tracker, I could still use that, as well as expense. If I do any payments for, Canva or TubeBuddy, what's something else? Book Funnel, if that happens during the week, I can write that down, and any additional notes. So I really think this setup could be helpful. Yes, I would say the boxes are slightly, I would say too, a little more than what I need. But with that, I could always downside if I want. I could take this insert and shrink it if I need to, or I could create my own. So that's why I'm kind of playing around with it. But I really like this layout. I like the different components. It's all in one. And so I want to try it out with just business and use all my personal stuff just digital. And that might work. That might not work. Right? It's always about trying things. So I got these little things. I got some in the yellow as well, and then the pattern ones. So what I'm going to be doing with these is kind of dividing up into, there's these hidden lines, right? There's a little bit here, a little bit here, there, and there. So if we look at a blank one, it's from 6 to 12, 12 to 6, 6 to 12, and then a little after 12. And I think that is a nice division. And I'm going to kind of follow that in suit by labeling each of the boxes. I guess we'll kind of keep with the same color per box. Should have enough. And I spoke too soon. I do not have enough. I have to use a pattern pink one. So what this is going to be like new work. So new words, whether that is plotting a new story, brainstorming, or actually drafting. So I guess I could call it drafting. Then anything editing related, revisions. Then we will have marketing. This includes advertising, social media, newsletters, anything that how I interact with readers. And then the last section will be learning. And this is reading craft books, doing any educational programs, anything like that will be in this section. So that is kind of how I'm going to lay it out. And actually, maybe I'm going to do, I think I'm short on all of them, so I think this will be okay. With the pattern being like the learning, since it's just a small section. And with this, my goal is then to write, ideally, the first line will be what I want to accomplish. So if I'm not in the drafting stage, that will be blank. That is fine. And if, for example, I am doing the revising, I'll write it down, write how many words I'm working on. If I'm working on a newsletter or responding to newsletters, I will do that as well. And that's the hard part is, right, I have 2 pen names. One of them is more or less established, but it could be better. And that is what's related to this YouTube channel, so Courtney Flagg. Then my new one is my romance, and it is new. So there's not much happening in that realm, but I do have, a few subscribers on my email list, so that's cool. 2, 3. Following the same thing. And I would say, really want to get ahead, because I feel like I am always playing catch up. And I would say that's also, right, your planners are supposed to help, think through things. But I feel like sometimes I just get overwhelmed when I write everything, what I need to do. And that's not a good frame of mind to be in, always trying to play catch up. So we're going to try to do this and see how it goes. And another thing is I want to track time. I do that digitally because that's really cool about Marvin, that I'm able to do that. But in case I forget something, or, this is sometimes easier just to look at instead of opening the app, clicking on the time tracking section. So with that, I kind of want to do that, which is then where these 2 colored markers come in. So the pink is marketing related, and the blue is writing related. So the blue will go for drafting and revisions. The pink will go for marketing and learning. So, and what I could just do is kind of what I was doing on this, like, right, sprint. So I did an hour worth of writing, and that was, I did 30 minutes of housework, and then I think I read or something, yes, for the pink, and then purple was for the workout. So I've been kind of trying to do that, and I think that is really helpful. And there's enough, so I could do write what I'm planning, and then boom, 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 draw a line to similar, and then I could transfer everything over to here. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Okay. With Friday coming up, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of set it up so you can kind of see what I'm thinking. So what I need to do is marketing will be, I need to kind of start brainstorming social media. And where I'm taking all of these ideas is from my digital kind of mainstay of everything that I've kind of put in my kind of my goals, right? So looking on here, I need to do May social media. So that, I did plant my seedlings. So I'm need to work on that. So that is what I'm putting here. And then I can put how many of that. My in-laws are going to be in, so I don't really think I will be doing any filming. But if I did, a filming would be there, and filming / editing, all that stuff, how long that takes. Revision, we are still on Uncorking Love. I'm second in my Greek mythology romance. Super slow at revising. It takes me an hour to do a chapter. I'm only halfway. Luckily, it's a short story, so there's only 12 chapters, but I'm just now getting on to 6. So, taking me a while. Drafting, maybe I'll do some brainstorming. So I'll do character development. And any learning, if I do, it would just be reading. So, and I don't know, I kind of do multiple stories at a time. So I don't know what craft book that would be, but so I'll just put reading. And it actually might be related to the character development and finish off Cam Weiland's creating character arcs, since I still haven't finished that. I finished the positive character arc, but I kind of wanted to read the flat and the negative as well. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, just going to keep it blank. Then drafting, probably want a few more days of character development. There's not a rush, so I could take my time. And I'm making a video about character development a little bit. So this coming week, I need to do my newsletter for my pen name. And I do want to make some post on my Substack for Courtney Flag. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be done with revisions. So under that, we're going to put Monday newsletter. I have the most energy on Monday, so let's try to push as much work on Monday as possible. And might as well try to do Substack. We will say reading every day. And I still have so many more stickers, but I think we'll just kind of pass them along. But I think this is pretty cool. So then habit trackers, very important. So we'll do write / revise. We need to do sale tracker. Making sure we're checking that every day just to see. I'll just do reading, craft. And then instead of just saying marketing, I think I want to be a little more specific. I kind of want to be do like either an IG story or something like that. See how many days, and then either an IG comment. To comment on someone else's posts. So that's, I think, it. Major things for to do. I want to finish Uncorking Love. I got to get that to the editor in May. And then I want to get Bailey and Luke's character development done. And I feel like that might be it. Because with the character developments done, then that means I could film, which then we'll probably try to do it maybe Wednesday, is if Wednesday I could film the rest of my character development. So we'll say YouTube. Film. And then down in the comments, I'll say for YouTube. So this will be finish, character, video. So I got the first part of it, but now I got to do the whole Scrivener, walking it through all of that. So stay tuned. But there we have it, the week of, what did I say it was going to be? 14th through the 20th of April. And we'll see how this is. So it's like a time tracker, subject, style planner for authors, or you can use it for any other type of creative business. Just make your own. And we'll see how it goes. And if you like this layout, let me know. And if you want to try something similar. And until my next video. Bye, guys.